Every day in our lives, we come across people who are completely burnt out and lack the motivation to move further. Depression is widely prevalent in our societies. In fact, according to the World Health Organization, 264 million people suffer from depression worldwide. Depression is the root cause of several other diseases. It can also lead people towards suicide. The era we live in is the information era. The technological breakthroughs have allowed this era to be the most evolved ever since the Earth came into existence. But despite such modernization and developments, we still observe millions of demotivated people every day. In this video, we will begin by understanding different motivational theories and identifying the different factors that could motivate or demotivate people. What is motivation? Motivation is the prime reason why people want to work hard and effectively for something. A human being is one of the masterpiece creations of God. Since its advent on Earth, it's grown leaps and bounds. From the simple caveman days, man has invented so much. Man has gone to space, built massive buildings, invented flying machines, telephones, and the internet. And while all of these breakthroughs seemed impossible at first, they somehow or some way came through. Some may call it hard work, smartness, or resilience, but we call it motivation. Motivation was the one thing that drove all those individuals to keep working hard, day in and day out. This phenomenon is something unique to the human species and has allowed it to outshine every other species on Earth. Therefore, motivation is anything that allows a person to keep moving forward despite the obstacles and challenges and achieve their goals. Every person may have different motivation triggers. So, we'll be looking at different factors and simple tricks that allow people to stay motivated every day. How to stay motivated every day. Goal setting. We believe the number one trip of staying motivated is to set goals. Goals and objective setting are extremely important. We often hear people say to work hard or be the hardest worker in the room. But this might not be that accurate. Working hard without any set goals is completely useless. Even donkeys and horses work very hard, but without any goals. While goal setting may seem a very simple step, one may be surprised at the number of people who don't set them. For example, people come to the gym and work extremely hard, only to find little or no progress. And this is mainly because of not setting goals. Goal setting has numerous benefits, some of which are: they give a sense of direction to an individual with clear, measurable results. Performances could therefore be tweaked according to the goals set. Goals allow a person to stay focused. Goals allow people to become good to great. Almost all great personalities of the world did not taste success overnight. Setting goals and achieving them ignites motivation. Hence, it is extremely important. Goal setting must be broken down into sub-goals. In other words, long-term yearly goals should be broken down into monthly, weekly, and daily goals. Initially, looking at larger goals may seem like a behemoth task, but things start becoming clearer and easier to achieve once those are broken into smaller, simpler objectives. Visualizing your dreams. Once goals have been written, one must visualize and dream themselves achieving the goals set. Jim Carrey mentions that he drew a clear and specific vision of his dreams, and then went hell-bent on achieving them. Setting your goals, therefore, is not enough. Living them through visualization is extremely important. You should taste the enjoyment of achieving these goals through your dreams. Talking to the naysayers. Disclaimer: this strategy might not work for everyone, but it sure does for a lot of people. Every day in our lives, we come across countless people who bog us down. The main purpose of such folks is to tell everyone why they can't do certain things. While this may demotivate others, it could be a motivational factor for others. It's human nature to prove a point, especially when someone loses faith in you or ridicules you. Most famous personalities of the world credit the naysayers for helping them achieve their goals or staying motivated. One classic example that comes to my mind is the legendary Imran Khan. Imran Khan was also ridiculed for whatever he started. When he became a professional cricketer, he was ridiculed on his ability to bowl fast. But this motivated Khan. He became the only cricketer in international cricket to completely remodel his action. He's now in the International Cricket Council's Hall of Fame, and he's the only captain to win the ICC World Cup for Pakistan. Imran Khan later built a free cancer hospital, despite everyone demotivating him. He's now serving as the Prime Minister of Pakistan. When he first stepped into politics, he was not given a chance, but after 20 years of struggle, he finally achieved what he dreamt. There are countless other examples of great personalities being motivated by the naysayers. The negativity drives them to work hard and to prove a point. Having a rival. In our opinion, rivalry amongst peers is extremely important. One should always have an arch nemesis or a rival. This helps one to be motivated to always outpace and outsmart the other, making one more motivated. Rivalries have been common amongst the great personalities of the world, whether it be sports or business life. Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo have been great rivals. Both compete to be the best footballers in the world. The urge to beat each other kept both the sportsmen motivated to be better than the other. Similarly, when we look into the business world, we see Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, etc., all in the race of trying to outsmart one another. The will to be better than the other acts as a motivating drive. Such rivalries are observed almost everywhere. Optimism. Things might always not go as planned, but this doesn't mean one gives up. On the contrary, being optimistic is the key to success. Normally, it's observed that after putting in all the hard work and effort, people give up. Failure and difficulties are typical on the route to success. Hence, perseverance and optimism are essential recipes for success. There may be certain factors that may be uncontrollable and may be part of God's greater plans. Hence, one should not overthink such issues, but in fact devise new ways to keep going forward until the goal is achieved. Exercising. We've been hearing one common phrase since childhood. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. We are strong advocates of this phrase. Commitment and hard work are important for success, but it may make the routine more monotonous. As they say, take care of the body as you live in it. Exercising in any form is vital for every individual. One can meditate, go to the gym, play sports, or take a dance lesson. Such activities not only allow the person to keep their body in good shape, but also keep stress levels low. One can even set goals for their exercise routines. Once you start looking better, we can guarantee that you'll be more motivated and confident. Treat your body like the temple it is. Spiritual retreat. The world now has become extremely materialistic. Conversations start and end on how to make money to buy materialistic things. We believe that every person needs two types of diet. One for their physical body, while the other for the spiritual one. No matter what religion you belong to, we believe that you must spend some portion of the day going through your religious scripts or acts of worship. While everyone may not agree, we believe that this again helps in reducing stress and aids in boosting motivation levels. Just the mere thought of there being a divine being who is happy with us and will help us again is a great thought to have. Boxing legend Muhammad Ali, when asked who your bodyguard is, replied, "My bodyguard is God." The thought of having a divine entity on your side makes you completely invincible and is a huge motivation booster. In conclusion, staying motivated is quite a challenge in the world we live in. The hustles and bustles of life may always keep one distracted, but adhering to the above rules and pointers can greatly aid in keeping one motivated. One should, therefore, take the first step, and motivation with success will soon follow. So, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed and found value in this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, welcome, and subscribe for more content like this. With that said, have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next one.